If you're looking for the best lens for sports photography, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Canon f7300 f/4 Roman II USM Lens. The best telephoto lens for Canon is always the one that matches your skill level. Fortunately, the brand often creates zoom lenses that are designed for a specific skill level. For beginners, there are a variety of zoom lenses to consider. FS55-250 f/4 is STM telephoto zoom lens is often referred to as the entry lens for sports photography. While it is a prime lens with lots of features, it is relatively inexpensive and teaches many beginning sports photographers the basics of sports photography. While the previous sports lens models proved a little inferior in terms of image quality, this is not the case for the FS55-250 f/4 STM lens. The sports lens comes with a better optical design. The overall image sharpness over most of the focal range is quite excellent as well, something that is not always the case with majority of zoom lenses. The design itself also includes an image stabilizer, which enables you to reduce background blur. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Canon F1.4 f/4.55 Roman II USM Lens. Professionals and advanced sports photographers can take it up a notch with this lens. The f7300 f/4 Roman II USM is a long camera lens and often referred to as the best zoom lens for Canon by many professionals. As you may have guessed, the f7300 f/4 Roman II USM Lens is a little more expensive than our previous suggested sports lens. However, when you see the amount of features and improvements this lens is associated with, you will immediately notice why this lens is so popular among sports photographers. The f7300 f/4 Roman II USM Lens was designed as a replacement for the original f7300 f/4 lens. The new design caters hobby photographers, but also professionals. It features a long telephoto lens that can be used in countless environments. This goes from snapping shots at an indoor sports event to catching local wildlife on camera. The number 3 position is held by Canon f7200 f/2.8 Roman III USM Lens. This is without a doubt the highest priced lens in our overview today, but you do get a bunch of features in return. This particular option guarantees image quality for both outdoor and indoor sports, but also provides countless applications for other types of photography. The f1.4 f/4.55 Roman II USM Lens is mainly used by professionals because of its higher price. Nevertheless, you do get some professional features with it. As always, let's take a look at the focal range of this sports lens first. With the f1.4 f/4.55 Roman II USM, you can count on a steady focal range for all your professional sports shots. Its range starts at 100 and goes all the way to 400 without the need for extenders. Because of the range, you can use this for sports photography, but also for portraits and wildlife photography. Next at number 4 we have Sony FE 7200 f/2.8 GM OSS Lens. An incomparable steady aperture f2.8 7200 mm telephoto zoom with wonderful G-master decision that provides unsurpassed rendering and bulk, blazing AF, and top-notch photograph stabilization performance. The number 5 position is held by Sony FE 85mm f/1.8. The Sony FE 85mm f/1.8 is the best Sony lens for sports photography. The Zeiss Batis 1.8/85 lens has a quick most aperture of f/1.8 for creatively blurred backgrounds collectively with built-in optical photo stabilization so you can maintain transferring and maintain taking pictures handheld even in very low light conditions. The focal size is perfect for portrait, event, and wedding ceremony photography. Our most modern innovation is the OLED display, giving you an immediate analysis of the cutting-edge depth of area and distance to your factor of focus. It is an effective associate with your Sony mirrorless camera, handing over high-performance professional quality results. The number 6 position is dominated by Sony FE 85mm f/1.4 GM lens. A prized focal size for portraiture, the FE 85mm f/1.4 GM from Sony is a fast, short telephoto lens designed for E-mount mirrorless digital cameras. Characterized by its flattering point of view and quickly f/1.4 most aperture, this lens is adept at isolation center of attention for shallow depth of discipline effects, as nicely as performing in low-light conditions. The optical format comprises 3 extra low dispersion factors to limit chromatic aberrations and 1 ZA element, which appreciably controls spherical aberrations for an excessive diploma of photo sharpness and clarity. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Sony FE 200-600 f/5.66.3G. The Sony FE 200-600 f/5.66.3G is the best Sony lens for sports photography. Spanning a versatile telephoto range, the FE 200-600 f/5.66.3G OS from Sony is a bendy zoom falsely ideal for nature, wildlife, and sports activities applications. Its lengthy attained pairs with a modest most aperture vary to render to a surprisingly lightweight and transportable design, which advantages handheld use. The optical layout accommodates a sequence of low dispersion and aspherical elements, which suppress a range of aberrations, color fringing, and distortion in order to produce well-corrected imagery with excessive sharpness, color fidelity, and correct rendering. A nano-arc coating has additionally been utilized to similarly minimize full reflections and flare for elevated distinction when working in vivid and backlit conditions. The number 8 position is held by Sony FE 24-4.4 GM. The 24-4.4 GM points to a superior optical design, together with 2 ZA, extreme aspherical factors, and 3 extra low dispersion glass elements that hand over remarkable corner-to-corner resolution, even at a vast 4.4 aperture. An 11 blade circular aperture mechanism creates lovely bokeh that is a hallmark of the G Master series. Fast focusing is attained via the DDSSM, direct power SSM center of the attention power system. This lens sports activity class leading dimension and weight, presenting terrific coping with immobility. Next at number 9 we have Sony AE 55mm f/1.8 ZA. Perfect pairing for full-frame Sony E-mount cameras. The Sonor T*FE 55mm f/1.8 ZA lens gives brilliant decision and a speedy f/1.8 aperture for photographers searching for a high-performing normal-length prime. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Sigma 7200 f/2.8 Sports DGOS HSM for Canon now. The Sigma 7200 f/2.8 DGOS HSM Sport is a big contender in the telephoto field. This lens is priced to sell and built to compete. It's not a heavy lens at all, especially if we compare it to other brands like Canon or Tamron, or older Canon and Nikon lenses. The lens material is a mixture of plastic, metal, and a new compound that is called thermally stable composite. What this compound does is keep the lens from overheating or freezing in extreme cold. The lens feels durable. While using it, I also found that it was more shock resistant than other lenses. Its weather sealing is also very useful. That's all for today. We upload sports product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.